Shalom Akim, for all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Kakwatash, Double Amos Millstone, Sai Black, and Marina Akim, based on listening into, bro. It's about being honest. Man, be honest, bro. Be honest and always deal honestly and rightfully. Even when it's not to your benefit, always deal honestly, man. Because this world, right, is sucking on my fucking mouth, man. This world, this world's always trying to get one on another, right? Or trying to do this, trying to do that. Always trying to, keep the little sidelines of things, bro. It's like, but the thing, as men of the Lord, man, we got to be up to a standard. As men of the Lord, we have to be to a standard like, hey, we're honest in us doing the dealings that we're doing every day. Whether it be a bros, or just dudes in the world, people in the world. Right? Understand that we are, as men of the Lord, you cannot be thieves. You cannot be fucking trying to get over. I mean, liars, scummers, they can't be any of this shit. You have to be an honest and upright man. Even when it's not towards your benefit. Even when you know you can probably get one another, bro. Get one other person. At the end of the day, it's a test. It's a test on both sides. Whereas really being honest, are you doing this only when it helps you, or doing it because that's your character? Because this truth is about character at the end of the day. It's about who you are as a man. So let's get this real quick, if it ever loads up. So so this is Romans 12, verse 12. Yeah, beautiful. That's not 12, verse 17, it's like 17. When you speak against no man, evil for evil, provide things honest in the sight of all men. Don't go for tit for tat. Even with someone that you don't like, trying to get something on top of them isn't for your benefit, bro. Yeah, you will win that little scuffle you had. You can win that for a second. The Lord will let you. The Lord will probably let you win that for a second. But at the end of the day, the Lord sees your integrity, your honesty, your character, who you are as a being. Because the truth does have a lot of it's about integrity, right? How you are in front of bros, how you are the people in the world. Are you the same person day in and day out? Because if this is all just for show, you don't have to be in part of the truth, bro. If you're showing as holiness is just for show, then you don't be part of the truth, man. Right? This is, and GMS, but this is the character of day in and day out, who you are as a being. Integrity. Being as a man, regardless of what, always dealing rightfully and honestly and truthfully. Regardless if anyone's watching. Regardless of who's watching, you are doing things honestly. If you don't think no one's watching, but the Lord's watching, bro. If the Lord's watching, are you doing what you need to do? Are you doing things rightfully? Or are you doing this for your own benefit? So this is 2 Corinthians real quick. I want to get 8 in verse 21. And he's providing for honest things, not only in the sight of the Most High, but also in the sight of men. Because us being men of the Lord, right? Us being men of the Lord, you must understand, man. It's like I said, the husband. When we go out there to this everyday world, we're representing what men and truth should be about, right? And that's a lot of things, bro. We gotta be hardworking, honest, integral. Always trying to do the best you can every single day, to the best of your ability. Now, say you're not gonna have off days, yeah. You're a human being, bro. Yeah, you're gonna have off days. I do. I know I do. And then I don't feel like doing shit. When I'm at my job, I want to slack off. But at the end of the day, I know like I need to do this because, hey, this is what this is based. Not because it's because of the character I need to be, man. It's my integrity to be always trying to do the best you can every single time. I mean, understand the Lord is watching things behind your back. The Lord will protect you. The Lord will guide you. The Lord will make sure that you're doing all right. So understand this truth is not just a face pump just for people, man. Just for brothers. I'm just like fuck. What's the cheese? Fuck. Always. I'm gonna turn the camera on. Only when it's off, it never happens. But when it's on, boom. Let's read this again real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 8 verse 21. Providing for honest things, not only in sight of the Most High, but develop also in the sight of men. I find everybody. But again, it's beautiful right here. As for 1 Peter 2 and verse 12, it's having your conversation honest among Gentiles. That whereas they speak evil, you speak against you as evildoers. They may be your good works, which they should be behold, glorify Yahweh in the day of visitation. I say having your conversation honest among Gentiles. Right? I could have got. I'll put for some reason right. I'll paint someone was up. Didn't realize that it didn't really went through. It said it canceled it, and I already left already. So I could have said, "Oh, that's a dub for me." Right, or I don't pay for it, or I could say, "Oh, Lord, hey, that's what the Lord did." But what the Lord really was doing at the end of the day was showing, like, hey, are you gonna be a truthful and honest man, regardless what, or are you just saying shit just to say shit? To having your conversation honest among the Gentiles, that or they speak evil against you as evildoers. Because yeah, they may talk shit, they might do shit, they might do some wicked shit towards you. But you'll honestly, you don't stoop to that level. That you gotta honestly take that high moral ground and be above that. That made by your good works, which shall behold, glorify God and say Yahweh in the day of visitation. Submit yourselves to every ordinance of man for the Lord's sake, whether to be to the king, a supreme, or unto governors, or unto them that are sent by him for the punishment of evildoers, for the praise of him that do well, for the will of Yahweh, for it is to be the will of Yahweh, that well doing may put silence to ignorance of foolish men. So regardless of what, man, you gotta deal honestly and truthfully. We gotta deal uprightly. Because 2/3 do that shit all the fucking time. Right? They lie, they scheme, they do all this shit. Now I'm saying that it's hypothetical sense, right? For real hypothetical sense. If you do have this, you need to bring it up. You need to bring it up to your brother, man. Let's say it's hypothetical sense. You had cocaine in the car, right? Now I can say, say like, yeah, there's a bag, there's a kilo in the back. No. But yeah, they obviously ask for a license for this. You give him the correct information and not lie about it, bro. Yeah, we're Jake. We're Mr. Planters. But hey, we gotta deal with things rightfully and truthfully. But at the end of the day, people have a good report about you. Like, yeah, he might have done this, man. Like, yeah, they might talk shit about you, but at the end of the day, they know that you're an honest, hardworking individual. And that goes beyond just the temporary. People remember that. People remember your character as a person. They're honest, hardworking. They try their best every single time. And it goes a long way. Not just for now, but it goes for a long way. It builds up your character, bro. But word to mouth. Where new doors can open for you. Being like, man, I could trust this dude because he will do what's right. Not for his own sake. There's plenty of time where, right? I could just suppose sometimes I get cash, right? For my job, I get cash, and I put it in the register. There's plenty of times where I could have not put that shit in. Right? Where I could say, well, there's nothing there. But yep, with the Lord, man, you guys like, hey, put that shit in, bro. Be rightful, be honest, be sincere. Have integrity in this thing, man. Have integrity. Because this is day in, day out. Not in front of bros, not just in front of bros, but in front of everybody. In front of the angels, which are constantly always watching you, man. But that's what I'm getting. But honestly, real quick, man, understand, being truthful and honest will go a long way. And it's part of being the truth, honestly, you know. Thank God, praising God to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Hakwadash. Shalom.